Welcome to another episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Good morning, YouTube. I said good morning. I think it's afternoon. It's a little afternoon anyway. Close enough. I've been contemplating this problem here. There's how I worked it out on the original 150. I put all the filter caps on top, and I've got a mess of underneath. You can see those terminal strips I put in to attach wires to. It's hard to see. There you go. Anyway, I don't want to do that on this one. I don't like that at all. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it's going to be hard to attach everything in there. This one still has the original filter cap in it. Caps, I should say. I'm just really not sure how I want to proceed. That's one of the reasons I haven't done a video on this for a couple days. I don't really want to like I said, duplicate the other one. This one is actually, I won't say less complicated, but it's not as compact. Or, well, of course I replaced all the wax capacitors in there. That took up a lot of room. The old ones did. I don't want to. A lot of people will just recap it and leave the old caps in place. I don't like doing that. So I'm still kind of at a loss on how I want to do this. So until I decide that, I've thought about this every way from Tuesday. It's just I just can't figure out how I want to do it. I've thought about cutting the old one out and basically leaving the stubs up there or whatever, and just put the new caps in below. There's not really enough room. You can see how big the new caps are. They're not huge, but you know, they're big enough where they're not going to be easily placed here. I could probably place one there, or maybe even, just maybe one. Run wires over to it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I could. Another way I could do it is to cut that out and then go along the sides and run wires through there, kind of like I did there. Only I did all that through the Bakelite base of the filter, the original filter capacitor, and I didn't like doing that. So I thought about running them on the outside of the where the metal is, and just running, insulated wires through there, and then attach them below. All this stuff is just going through my head, and I really can't decide how to do this. So until I do, I guess I'm kind of stuck on this radio. That's really all I've got to do. I've still got the problem with the selenium rectifier, if I want to replace that or not. I haven't decided on that for sure. I may experiment with one or the other and see what I come up with. I definitely want to monitor the voltage on the tubes. I don't want to get that too high. I'd like to keep it like it is. I can always change these capacitors. There's a small 22 ohm. There it is right there. 22 ohm resistor that could be replaced with a larger one. I don't want to get too much larger because half watt resistor is in there now, and I'm sure that's probably the limit for that one to drop that voltage. So anyway, like I say, it's just more contemplating I'm doing on this radio. I also considered taking this little network out because I'll never use the portable option, the batteries on this. I'm never ever going to do that. I could take all that out and replace that and use that space for the filter caps, which, you know, that space there and that space there would be plenty enough for the caps to reside in. I'd have to run wires over to there, but that's not a big deal. Like I said, that's just another option I'm thinking about. So when I come up with the solution, I will bring you back and let you know. So thanks for watching. Hi YouTube, I'm back with you again. I have 2 out of the 3 done. As you can see, I mounted one here and one here. They used to be over here, obviously. I've cut those leads free, that one and that one. I have one left to do, but it's a little more complicated as it has several lines running to it and a resistor. So that'll be my last one. It's one of the bigger ones, the 47 microfarad. This is 22, I think. But, I found this was B- here, so there was no sense in trying to run a bunch of lines where it was just easy enough to get to everything here. It doesn't look the best in the world, but I don't really care. I just want this thing to work, and I'm not going for aesthetics this time. I just want to get this all back together and see if it's going to work right. This is, like I say, going to be the hard one. This will take a little more figuring to do, I guess. And once I get that figured out and mounted, I will let you know. But until then, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.
The online brochures or otherwise that shows you how it has performed.
Alright, we're back again, hopefully the last time. It is all together now again. Everything has been changed except for the selenium rectifier.
Stuff like just
I still have the hum.
After I've maxed out retirement,
I'm not sure where it's coming from. I've got all the things that would cause the buzz turned off. The fluorescent light, the soldering iron, they're all turned off. So let me turn this up and let you look at see what it looks like underneath. There's the last one I put in right there. There's the other one, and there's the third. Oh, there's the third one right there. But they're all connected as they're supposed to be. They're not obviously in the same place, but electrically they're all connected exactly the same. All the wires are back on. Again, the only thing that hasn't been changed is the selenium rectifier.
Most of us can relate to that. And if you're
So,
a parent, you have
at this point, I'm
to set your kids up for
kind of wondering where that hum's coming from.
All those too familiar money
It's
mistakes. My daughter Rachel Cruz and I have
I don't
created
know.
a brand new class for parents.
Like I say, it is what it is, I guess.
Smart Kids class is a
It does work.
video-based study where
I may,
Rachel and I equip parents.
May work some on the other one later on. I don't know.
Principles of money management.
See how it works, if it works any better.
Think about how great
Of course, I haven't aligned this.
knowing your kids
It's,
won't be
you know,
carrying around the burden of. It doesn't matter.
it's
You have to teach them about money if you want them to be successful adults.
It's not as bad, I guess, as it was. I don't know.
We've ever had.
Anyway, that's all for now. Thought I would post that and everybody can check it out. So, thanks for watching.